Now, let us see the second case of the fourth meaning and its application. Previously, we have seen the case 1, that is the first case. First case is what? Whether sum of the numerators as well as sum of the denominators are equal, then that sum should be equal to 0 to get the solution. But it is case 1. What is the case 2 now? Case 2 is whenever if in the algebraic total, if in the algebraic total, algebraic sum or algebraic total, whatever it may be, okay, if in the algebraic total, if there is any numerical factor, then remove that factor and then equate to 0, and then equate the sum to 0. Okay, so what I am saying, Samuchaya means combination only, that is a fourth meaning. But in the fourth meaning, I am telling you the case 2. If in the algebraic total, if there is any numerical factor is there involving in the part, you just remove that numerical factor and then equate the sum to 0, so to get the final solution. Okay, now let us take one example here. 3x plus 4 by cx plus 5, 6x plus 5 equal to x plus 1 by 2x plus 5. First, what is the step 1? Step 1 is sum of numerators. Check sum of numerators. How much? 3x plus 4 plus x plus 1. How much will I get here? So 4x plus 5. Okay. Now sum of denominators. So what are the sum of denominators here? 6x plus 5 plus 2x plus 5. Just take the sum of these two. How much will you get here? 8x plus 10. Here 4x plus 5 and here 8x plus 10. If you observe, okay, the 8x plus 10, there is a common factor, common numerical factor including in this one. What is the common numerical factor? Okay, if you take 2 common out, okay, it is nothing but 4x plus 5, the same sum which we got in the sum of numerators, that is 4x plus 5, by taking out the numerical factor 2. Now what you need to do? Remove numerical factor and equate sum to 0. So what is the sum here? 4x plus 5. I am removing in 2x plus 5, 2 into 4x plus 5. Okay, I am removing 2 and taking only 4x plus 5, which is the common sum we have. Simply I am equating it to 0. Then what is the x finally? X is minus 5 by 4. This is our final solution. Okay. In the same way, we can do another example. Take a pass and try this example. After solving example, you can check the answer with me. So now see here. Simply take the sums. Okay, sum of numerators first. How much? 6x plus 7x, 13x plus 9 plus 5 is 14, 13x plus 14. And check the sum of denominators now. Sum of the denominators are 11x plus 15x, it is 26x, 20 plus 8, it is 28. If you observe the sum which we got here, 13x plus 14, here 26x plus 28. And if you observe, there is a common factor, that is 2 here. So 26, okay, if you take 2 common, how much will you get? 13x plus 14. Now it is equal to the same sum of the numerators term. So you simply remove this 2 and equate the remaining term to 0, remaining sum to 0. So what is the final solution we got? Minus x equal to minus 14 by 13. This is the final answer we got. Like this, we can find out the solutions of even tougher equations without simplifying them. Just take the sum of numerators, take the sum of denominators. Okay, I am telling about the fourth meaning and its application. In case 1, you need to check the sum of numerators, sum of the denominators. If both are same, simply equate that sum to 0 to get the solution. But in the case 2, What is the case 2? In the case 2, if at all the sum of numerators as well as sum of denominators are equal, but in the form of a some multiplying factor of a numerical factor. If numerical factor is including in that one, involving in that one, you just take it out the numerical factor. Okay, for example, here 13x plus 14, 26 plus 28. In the second sum, that is sum of denominators, there is a numerical factor of 2 involving in both the terms. So I took the 2 out. Just leave that one, remove that one. And what is the remaining here? 13x plus 14. Now it is same. So simply equate that to 0. 13x plus 14 equal to 0. Simply what is x equal to minus 14 by 13 is our final solution. So like that we have to do easily. Now let us see the next meaning of Samuchaya Sutra. So the fifth meaning of Samuchaya and its application. So I can say it is a modified form of the fourth meaning. How means it is a fourth type of equation only, but whenever the coefficients of x are not equal, in the previous fourth type of equation or fourth meaning and its application, if you observe the examples which we solved, they are having the same coefficient of x. But here, whenever the coefficients of x are not equal, so what we need to check, then other time even the subtraction of Samuchaya includes subtractions too. So what I mean to say, so Samuchaya includes subtraction too when the coefficients of x are different. Samuchaya includes subtraction 2 when the coefficients of x are different. So and at the same time I want to tell you one thing. This is especially in the case of quadratic equation. So this is for the quadratic equation, remember. Okay. Now let us solve one example in this context. Let us take an example. 3x plus 4 by 4x plus 7 equal to 5x plus 6 by 4x plus 3. First of all, what we will do, it is a basic step. Step 1, you will check the sum of numerators as well as sum of denominators. So first, sum of numerators. Sum of numerators is how much? So it is 3x plus 4 plus 5x plus 6. So how much? 3x, 5x is 8x, 4 and 6 is 10. Okay. Now what about the sum of denominators? Sum of denominators equal to, so 4x plus 7 plus 4x plus 3. 4x plus 7 plus 4x plus 3 equal to how much? It is also 8x plus 10. If you observe, sum of numerators and sum of denominators are same. Whenever the sum of numerators as well as sum of denominators of the given equation are same, what we will do, we will simply equate that sum to 0 to get the solution of x. So simply equate the sum 8x plus 10 equal to 0. So what is the answer? So it is x equal to minus 10 by 8, that is minus 5 by 4. Here I got the x value as minus 5 by 4. X equal to minus 10 by 8, that is equal to minus 5 by 4 we got here. Now what you need to do, the next step immediately what you need to observe, you simply observe the coefficient of, observe the coefficient of x square on cross multiplication. So if you observe the coefficient of x square on cross multiplication, you will observe the coefficient of x square as how much here? 3 4s are 12, 5 4s are 20. It's simply 12 and 20. Simply how much? 12 and 20. So both are not equal, both are different. So whenever you observe both the x square coefficient are different, the next step immediately you need to do, simply take the difference of the numerator as well as denominator on both the sides. On both sides, what we need to do, difference of numerator and denominator. So what is the difference here? N minus d, n1 d1. First I will see the term 1. So what is the difference here? So it is x plus 3. Here also, next. On the other side, it's n2 difference of d2. How much? Here also x plus 3. If you observe 3x plus 4, okay, 4x plus 7 minus 3x plus 4. How much? X plus 3 is the difference. Here also 5x plus 6 and 4x plus 3. What is the difference? X plus 3. If you observe both the equations are equal, both the differences are equal, then simply what you need to do, equate that difference. What is the difference we got here? Difference is x plus 3, equate it to 0. So x equal to minus 3. This is the another value of x. So here we are getting two values of x. What is that one? X equal to minus 5 by 4 as well as x equal to minus 3. So we are getting two values here because we are the coefficients of x are different. It is not just like previous examples. So you should be very cautious. Just find out the sum of numerators and sum of denominators. Just, both are equal. Just equate it to 0 so that you will get the one value of x or one solution of x. To get the another solution in this kind of equation, what you need to see, simply observe the coefficients of x square on cross multiplying. Those are 12 and 20. They are not equal. If they are not equal, immediately what you need to do, you need to go for the subtraction of samuchaya 2. So that is, simply take the difference of numerator as well as denominator on both the sides. So in the first term it is x plus 3 and also in the second term difference is x plus 3. So finally what is our answer? X equal to minus 3. So like this we can easily solve the quadratic equation which are involving the different coefficients of x. Now let us see another topic in our Vedic algebra. Now let us see the sixth meaning of samuchaya. So sixth meaning of samuchaya is, samuchaya means the total. Samuchaya means the total, the sum, the total. This meaning of sum total is taken in the context whenever the sum of the denominators on the left hand side of the equation is equal to sum of the denominators on the right hand side of the equation or same, then that sum we have to equate it to 0 to get the solution. Okay, so what is the samuchaya means here? Samuchaya means total. According to this sutra, the sum of denominators on LHS, that is left hand side, okay, and the sum of denominators on RHS are same, then that sum, or what we can say total, should be equated to 0 to get the solution. Okay, so like this, let us take one example here. So 1 by, say, x minus, okay, this is the first example we will see. So 1 by x minus 5 plus 1 by x minus 11 equal to 1 by x minus 6 plus 1 by x minus 10. So what is the equation we are seeing here? So 1 by x minus 5 plus 1 by x minus 11 equal to 1 by x minus 6 plus 1 by x minus 10. If you observe, okay, take the sum of denominators on LHS, okay, equal to x minus 5 plus x minus 11. How much? 2x minus 16. Similarly, sum of denominators on right hand side, that equal to x minus 6 plus x minus 10. How much? 2x minus 16. If you observe both the sum of the denominators on both the sides, either on the left hand side as well as right hand side, both are same. Okay, if both are same, equate sum or total to 0 to get the solution. Yes, it is 0 here. Here the sums are same. Hence what we will do? We will simply equate the sum to 0. 2x minus 16 equal to 0, and that equal to x equal to how much? 16 by 2. 16 by 2 means 8. So like this we can tell the value of solution of x easily. Okay, you have to observe one thing. What? You just take the sum of the denominators on both the sides, left hand side as well as right hand side, sum of the denominators. If the sum of the denominators on the left hand side as well as right hand side both are same, you simply equate it to 0. So what is the sum? We got 2x minus 16. Equate that sum to 0 to get the solution. 2x minus 16 equal to 0, then x equal to 8. So like this we will get the solution of x in our sixth meaning. Okay, so like now let us see the next one. So in the same sixth meaning and its application, we will see the thin disguise in a problem whenever the sum of the denominators are not equal. How? Let us see. For example, if you look at the problem, 1 by x minus 8 minus 1 by x minus 7 equal to 1 by x minus 10 minus 1 by x minus 9. This is the equation which we are having now. So as per our sixth meaning and its application, what we will do, immediately we will see the sum of the denominators. Yes or no? Sum of the denominators on LHS. Sum of denominators on LHS. How much? X minus 8 and x minus 7. How much will you get? 2x minus 15. Yes or no? Similarly, sum of denominators on RHS equal to how much? It's x minus 8, 10 and plus x minus 9. How much it is? 2x minus 19. Now check whether the sum of denominator on LHS and sum of denominators on RHS are they both are same? No, they are not same. They are different. Yes or no? So sum of denominators on LHS and RHS are not equal. Yes or no? If they are here, okay, here sum of denominators on LHS and RHS are not equal. If the denominators are not equal, just also look at the problem once. If you look at the problem, if you shift the terms, one of the term of the right hand side to the left and on the left to the right, that means we have to transpose and apply. Transpose the terms, exchange the terms. Okay, so look at the problem. How I am going to write? 1 by x minus 8, I will keep it like this only. I will bring the minus 1 by x minus 9 to this term to left hand side. That means here it is minus. If it comes here, it becomes plus. And I will send the minus 1 by x minus 7 term to the right hand side. How much will you get? Okay, 1 by x minus 10. Here it is subtracting. If it goes to this side, here it is sum. That is plus. So how much it is? Yeah, x minus 7. Now check the sum of the terms on both sides. How much? X minus 8 plus x minus 9 equal to x minus 10 plus x, okay, and x minus 10 and x minus 7. So what is the sum on both sides? 2x minus 17. Here also 2x minus 17. Now they are equal. After transposing the terms, after exchanging the terms, now both the sums are same. Now you can apply the sixth meaning and its application. So what is the sixth meaning? If both the sums are same, we'll simply equate the sum to 0 to get the answer. So x equal to how much? 17 by 2. Like this we can get the answer. When it is just a small thin disguise. Thin disguise means with a small change in the given equation, with a small just interaction in the given equation, you can exchange the terms. We have to transpose. What we need to here we need to transpose. Okay, transpose means exchanging the terms on the both the sides. Okay, so that we will get the both the sums of denominators same. Okay, now in the same context we will see the medium disguise now. Okay, so in the sixth meaning and its application we will see the medium disguise. That means one of the medium changes we have to see here. What? Suppose if the given equation is of the form like this: x minus 3 by x minus 4 plus x minus 4 by x minus 5 equal to x minus 5 by x minus 6 plus x minus 2 by x minus 3. If you see the equations, they are having the numerators as some quadratic terms, some binomial terms. Okay, so I want to take out the numerators out of this one. So what I need to do, and I have to get the numerators as 1. So I will simply do one thing. I will divide the numerators by denominators to get the answer like this. So we can write the given term like this: 1 plus x by fine 1 by 1 plus 1 by x minus 4. If you see, this can be easily done like this. Okay, so x minus 4 plus 1 is x minus 3 only. Similarly, plus this is also we can do like this: 1 plus 1 by x minus 5, 1 by 1 plus 1 by x minus 6 plus 1 plus 1 by x minus 3. We can write like this. Now anyhow, on the left hand as well as right hand side, both are ones are there. You can cancel out them. Okay, now equate. Now you can see now the given equation is converted of the standard form. So 1 by x minus 6 plus 1 by x minus 3. Now you check the sum of the denominators on both the sides. What are the sum of denominators on both sides? Sum of denominators on LHS. LHS equal to how much? So x minus 4 plus x minus 5. How much will you get? 2x minus 9. Similarly, on RHS. On RHS, how much you will get? X minus 6 plus x minus 3. It is also 2x minus 9. So both the sums are equal on both sides. So with a medium disguise, that means with a small change in the given form of the equation, we will get the equation in our required standard form and we will compare the sum of denominators, and the sum of denominators are equal. So simply equate the given sum to 0 to get the answer. So x equal to how much finally? 9 by 2. So like this we can easily find out the solution of x in the given equation with a small medium disguise, just changing the given equation in our required standard form. Okay, now we will see some thick disguise type of equation. Now we'll see one example of thick disguise. Thick disguise means we have to see some internal multiplication operation, cross multiplication operation, to see whether the given sum is equating to are the same or not. For example, if you take an equation 2 by 2x plus 1 plus 3 by 3x plus 2 equal to 1 by x plus 1 plus 6 by 6x plus 1. First of all, what you need to do, on the LHS, first we will see on LHS. On the LHS part, cross multiply and see the terms. So first, that means this is a numerator 1, denominator 1, numerator 2, denominator 2. Here also numerator 1, denominator 1, numerator 2, denominator 2. Okay. So first what you need to do on the LHS, multiply numerator 1 with denominator 1, denominator 2, yeah, cross multiply. So how much will you get? 2 into 3x plus 2, 6x plus 4. Similarly, multiply numerator 2 with denominator 1, that is 3 into 2x plus 1. How much will you get? 6x plus 3. So see on the right hand side. Now we will see right hand side. Okay, so multiply numerator 1 with denominator 2. How much will you get? 1 into 6x plus 1, that is 6x plus 1. Similarly, numerator 2 should be multiplied with denominator 1. So 6 into x plus 1. So 6 into x plus 1. How much will you get? 6x plus 6. So we got the two sums here. So take the sum of the both the products on the left hand side. How much will you get the sum on both the on the LHS? 12x plus 7. This is the sum on LHS. Similarly, on the right HS, the sum equal to 12x plus 7. If you observe, both the sums on the LHS as well as RHS, both are same. If at all both are same, what you need to do, simply equate that to 0. Here, the sums are same. The sums are same here. Hence, equate it to 0. Hence, equate sum to 0. Equate sum to 0. That means 12x plus 7 equal to 0. So then what is the x value finally we got? X equal to minus 7 by 12. So once again I am saying, so in the given equation, first of all what we need to see, whenever the numerators are not 1, if at all there are some other numbers, what you need to check first? First see the LHS part. On LHS part, multiply the numerator 1 with the denominator 2. There are two terms, right? Here one fraction and here one fraction. Okay, in the first fraction we are considering numerator as n1 d1 into d2. Similarly on the right hand side, n1 d1 into d2. First we'll see left hand side. Multiply n1 with d2, that is numerator 1 with denominator 2. 2 into 3x plus 2, how much will you get? 6x plus 4. Similarly, numerator 2 with denominator 1, how much will you get? 3 into 2x plus 1, that equal to 6x plus 3. So what is the sum? Both the sums you have to see, 12x plus 7. Now come to right hand side. On the right hand side, similarly, do the same thing. Numerator 1 into denominator 2. 1 into 6x plus 1 equal to 6x plus 1. Similarly, numerator 2 with denominator 1. 6 into x plus 1 equal to 6x plus 6. Okay. Now, take the sum of both. 6x, 6x, 12x, 1 plus 6, 7. If you observe, both the sums are same on LHS as well as RHS. That is left hand side on and as well as right hand side. 12x plus 7, 12x plus 1, both are same. If at all the sums are same, what we need to do? Equate that sum to the 0. So, equating 12x plus 7 equal to 0, we get the solution of x as finally minus 7 by 12. So, like this we can solve the simple equations by using Samuchaya Sutra in an easy and quicker way. Okay. So, we will see the next part of our or next topic of our Vedic algebra now.